even before Iran's army chief Mohammad Bagheri ordered an investigation into the helicopter crash that tragically claimed the lives of two of the country's top politicians, fingers were already being pointed at the United States. The body of President Ebrahim Raisi was gently carried away from the wreckage, while former Foreign Minister Javad Zarif sternly told Iran's state TV, "One of the causes of this heartbreaking incident is the United States. By sanctioning the sale of the aviation industry to Iran, it caused the tragic loss of the president and his companions. The U.S.'s actions will be remembered by the Iranian people and history." However, U.S. officials quickly dismissed these allegations as baseless. There could be numerous reasons why the aging American-made, Vietnam War-era Bell 212 helicopter might have crashed. It could have been due to poor maintenance, human error, or dense fog. Turkish Transport Minister Abdülkadir Yuraloglu mentioned that it was too soon to comment on the crash's cause but noted initial indications suggested it was an accident due to foggy weather. But a pressing question remains: why did Iran risk both its president and foreign minister on the same helicopter when there were 3 helicopters available on that day to carry the delegation to the dam opening near Azerbaijan? When Raisi, along with his foreign minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian, the provincial governor Malik Ramadi, and the influential imam of Friday prayers in Tabriz, Muhammad Ali Al-Hashim, stepped off the helicopter at the Kizgali Dam on Sunday morning, visibility was good. The sun shone brightly as Raisi warmly greeted his Azeri counterpart, Ilham Aliyev, at the border on the bridge over the calm waters of the Aras River, which runs through the middle of the dam. The day had initially begun well, suggesting that the previously frosty relations between the two nations were beginning to thaw. However, during the return journey to Tabriz where the president's plane awaited, the weather started to deteriorate. Despite the seasonal rains diminishing, another weather front was moving in, bringing cold and wet conditions. Fog began thickening around the rugged, remote 1,800-meter, 5,900 feet, peaks along their direct flight path. So, another crucial question arises: why fly through the mountains when a detour around the range or to an alternate destination might have been safer? Next, with the weather worsening and having 3 helicopters on the mission, why were both the president and foreign minister placed in the same aircraft? The crash also highlighted Iran's lack of preparedness for such a calamity. Although there seemed to be no shortage of manpower, there was a clear lack of adequate technology. In the middle of the night, hundreds of medics, mountaineers, soldiers, police, and even members of the elite Revolutionary Guard Corps scoured the steep mountain peaks and deep ravines. It was the Turkish drone Akinci, looping above the clouds, that first found traces of the helicopter. Interestingly, despite being a nation that makes, uses, and exports long-range killer drones to countries like Russia for its war in Ukraine, and to non-state actors such as Iraqi militias and Yemen's Houthis, who currently target ships in the Red Sea, they did not appear to have a simple surveillance drone capable of the job. Shortly before Akinci began its systematic search in the night sky, Iran had also requested night vision-capable helicopters from Turkey and Russia. This implies that even if they had them, they couldn't deploy them fast enough. On this night, which was of vital importance to Iran and its supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Iran's military capabilities, projected through its network of proxies in the Middle East and its ally Russia, seemed questionable. Former Foreign Minister Zarif implied that U.S. sanctions had hollowed out Iran's technological core. But this allegation, too, carries a hint of hubris. If, as he claims, the president's helicopters suffered from a lack of quality spare parts due to U.S. sanctions, why risk the lives of both the president and the foreign minister in an aircraft that might be unreliable? What other air transport options were there? If none, this raises the same question, even more emphatically. Iran's presidents are active, frequently traveling. Better alternatives should have been a higher priority. Was it pride among the president's staff or military leaders that led to trusting their luck? According to Zarif, maintenance of the Bell 212 was already a known issue. This wouldn't be the first time pride undermined logic, but it is certainly a tragic instance for those directly involved. The cruel irony here is that Raisi himself had contributed to building Iran's aura of power, only to find it lacking when he needed it the most.